Good afternoon, boys and girls. Today we're going to do the same thing that we did with making a rural community. Just this time we're going to be making a city. So first, we're going to read a little bit about what it's like living in a city. So what is a city? A city is a big community. Many people live and work in a city. Cities can be crowded. Within cities, people live and work in neighborhoods. Each neighborhood in a city is different.
Where are cities?
Every state has at least one big city. Big cities in the United States are found along the coast and on major rivers. Ships bring people and goods to cities. Many roads and highways run through the cities. We have a couple of large cities here in Michigan. Detroit is a larger one, and it sits on a river, so that's a lot of materials and food and people coming through there. Lansing is a bigger city. That's where our capital is. But there's also Ann Arbor, Kalamazoo. Battle Creek is a bigger one. Those are the ones, and they're all relatively close to us, within a couple of hours. Those are some big ones where we receive like food and supplies, and where our capital is too, right, in Lansing.
Working in cities.
Many people work in tall buildings in cities. The tallest buildings are called skyscrapers. Cities have busy streets with noisy traffic. People ride in cars, buses, and taxis to get to work. Don't remember what I was going to say about that. I was reading it, and the tall buildings made me remember New York, but I don't remember. Oh, maybe I was just going to say that if you go to like New York or Chicago or like big cities like that, we don't have any cities in Michigan that are that big. Just that the buildings are much taller in those cities than they are in any city in Michigan. Plus, I don't think that we have a city that's that crowded in Michigan either. If you go to Chicago or New York, there's lots of buildings really close together and lots of people. We have some bigger cities here in Michigan, but they're still a little bit more spread out and not as crowded as those cities. And there's other big cities in the United States too, not just those two. Just those are the two biggest cities that come to mind when I think of a big city.
Places in a city.
Many stores and businesses are found in cities. Cities also have many schools. Children go to neighborhood schools. Students might come from far away to go to college. Big cities often have more than one public library. So when they're saying that like a city, there's neighborhoods within a city. So we live in a county. We live in Jackson County. Even if you live in Brooklyn or Napoleon or some cities, not Jackson County. Brooklyn, Napoleon is definitely Jackson County, and then if you live in Jackson, that's Jackson County. So if you think of the area that covers Jackson County as a big city, where Brooklyn and where Napoleon are would be like little neighborhoods. In a city, the little neighborhoods are more like subdivisions, but there's also grocery stores in those neighborhoods and schools in those neighborhoods. So you would go to that school that's in your neighborhood that's closest to you. But to go to college when you get older and you're going to college, people go out of state to go to college sometimes. You can go to a local college, like here in Jackson, we have Jackson College, but we also have bigger colleges in Michigan still, like Michigan State, Michigan, Eastern, all of those. Eastern's definitely smaller than those other two, but still a bigger one. And like Central and Western and all of those. But you could also go to Ohio State. You could also go to, I don't know a single college in Florida, but you could go to Florida to go to college. You could go to California to go to college. You could go wherever to go to college. There's colleges all over. And when you get to college, you have to pay to go. So if you pay and you get in, you get to go. So you get to choose where you go.
Fun in a city.
People have fun in cities. People play in city parks. They go shopping at stores. They go out to eat. A city also has theaters. People listen to music and watch plays in theaters. Okay? I'm going to stop this video here. I'm going to link it on, well, it's already linked on part 1 because you clicked there. And then below this video, I'll have our pop-up craft to make a city with you. So I will see you in just a minute.